G'day everyone and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 16.3. That's right, we had an update the other day. I had recorded a fair bit in front, so I was a little bit ahead of where I wanted to be, but well, it was a bit ahead of the game, so we had a few episodes to put up before that. So there was nothing added to the game that we are going to have. Yeah, there's no new functionality. The update was purely random gen changes. Now, we might see some weird terrain out there when we go exploring in new parts that we haven't been to before. And look, there are a few of those around our area. We haven't really explored that far. But having said that, we're not... And we do want to go down here. That's sort of first up after day 35. But we have a lot invested in this base, in this world, so we don't really want to get rid of it unless we really come into troubles. Now, I've watched Cage, and that's new. I don't recall there being something on top of that hill before. I've watched Cage and I've watched Games of Kicks, and they haven't restarted. But if you look over there, that looks like that POI is up on a pedestal, so there's gonna be some issues, but we're gonna see. If it gets too bad when we go exploring, then we'll pull the pin and restart the world. Okay? So anyway, that's where we're at today. What we're gonna do: spikes, because Horde tomorrow. As you can see, I started mapping out the next stage of the build, which is the upper wall. I'm not humongously happy that I can't put it over this part, but we'll deal. We'll deal with that. It does look like the town's a little bit more raised than normal, so we might come and have a look at the town too later. So we're definitely going to do the third spike row, which will mean taking out this lovely I should have gone got the weed whacker out. It's going to mean taking out that lovely barbed wire, and the last of the wood spikes. But I'm okay with that, because progress, folks. We're progressing. We're coming up on day 35. Our game stage is 146. That's not right. Okay, so something's happened with the updates and our game stage, so we need to work out how to get that back to where it used to be, because we... had a lot higher game stage. Now I can hear zombies around there. We better go and see what they want. And stuff like that. Yeah, so we want to get our game stage back to where it was. That's for sure. Then we got ourselves on the barbed wire as usual. Did you have a problem, bro? All you bought were pants. Oh well. We'll go and kill your brother too. Because, you know, reasons. Don't like the bobbing, it's a bit Oi! Doofus! Hey, Doofus. Ooh, Dorcas Malorcas. Down he goes. Barky's still here, so that's awesome. Yeah, so things to do. We did a bunch of... the other thing we're going to do towards the end of this episode is we're going to go into the cave. We're going to go and build the... Let's see what we can do about building the entrance to the cave. Because that's something we want to do. So, let's eject this barbed wire. Oh, we need rebar too. Yucky. Don't have rebar frames on it. Yes, I do. Awesome. We'll need to make some more of that. Oh. Now, we don't have any steel on us to accidentally upgrade. No. And we've got a couple of turrets we want to put down. Now, the problem with the turrets, there's not a problem with them as such. There's an issue in that we... obviously, we only have 4 turrets. Well, we have 2 shoddy turrets and 2 SMG turrets. Now, what does that mean for us vis-a-vis the Horde? Well, what it means is that we are not going to be able to cover every angle. That did help. Nice. Cool. Now, I don't think we're going to auger this bit because I'm not a ginormous fan of the auger. I'm a ginormous fan of it for mining, but I'm not a giant fan of it for terrain modification. And we're doing terrain modification. First, crafting ones, please. Stuff to going inside and getting any more. So yeah, terrain modification and the auger for me don't mix. Something we don't have. I'm gonna have to go inside anyway. I don't think I've got any cement on me. I don't. Okay. Cool. Now, let me. Two more. Yeah. So. Whoa! Oh, almost went off the side. Hi-oh! Door down. Yeah, give me 700 will be enough. Cool. Now. What? Yeah. Now, what else? How many? Plenty of those. We need ramps. Wood ramps. Favorite that bad boy, and let's make 100 of those. Trap. Hatch. Scrap hatch. Trying to think what other goodies I need for the tunnel, because what we want to do in the tunnel is we want to you noticed in my inventory and from the last video, we now have plantable mushroom. We have a plantable stock of mushroom spores, so yay. Yay for us, eh? Why? No, that's okay, that's not compressible, that's diggable. So is that. Cool. Forest ground. Plump. Forest ground. Plump. Shovel. Alright. Shovel. A hole. Now, what we want to do is we want to get through this very quickly because we don't want to get stuck down here. As every second we're down here doing this is every second that a roaming horde could show up. Roaming horde's not ace. Well, they're ace, but they're not ace when you're stuck in a hole. You feel me? Excellent. Holus escapus. Okay. Yeah, that's not. Okay. Fish, that was just silly bish. Silly bish. 2 forest ground. River. 8. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boris Becker. For those of you who are familiar with the history of professional tennis, that was Boris Becker's nickname, Boom Boom, because he had a very big serve. Very good player back in the day. Always enjoyed watching him play. US Open's on. Nadal and Federer are heading towards playing in the semi-final, which is awesome. Much rather see them play in the final, but hey, you know what they say. Beggars can't be choosers. We'd like to be, but ooh, we haven't concreted that row. That's bad. Wonder if I can. No. Okay. How we're gonna let's yeah. Nail gun. That was an oversight, folks, in the building process. So So how many? Is that whole... Is that whole third row? No, they're only cool. Do that. At least that does a partial bit of it. So we'll have to keep an eye out if those blocks ever get beaten out. Well, those spikes come out. We'll have to fix that. Small oversight, folks. Small oversight. Now, what we want to see is, can we... Oh, yeah. It is all of them. It's a little... yeah. It's right the way around too. That is what we like to call until we get to here, and then we did it here, but we didn't do all the others. So, what we might do is we might actually end up, and we will end up doing this. We're going to dig some hole. We're going to dig a tunnel underneath to run wires. We might try and come from underneath somehow. We'll have to think about that, folks, because that is an oversight on our part. But that's all right. It's all part of the fun. We're building, we're having fun, we're experimenting. All part of life with the tapestry in this game. How are we going for time? 10 minutes. Try and get these back down under 30 minutes would be nice if I can. Just to provide a little bit more. Bored of my rambling. Sorry, I'm just a little bit of a perfectionist. I like things just the right kind of flat. Just like things to look. Now, I like things to look just sort of a little neat and tidy-ish. Oh, come on. Come on, Bish. Ain't better than that. I think we're going to get to our little mine tunnel at this rate. Take these two off. Awesome. Boom. And the 80 clay. Very, very nice. So much clay. So much clay. In such a good world. Such a great location we've got. In terms of clay here. We've got so much clay. Actually, there's a test. We come around here. Yeah, we can. No, cool. So we can put the spikes down around here before things have dried, though. Oh, it doesn't matter because it did rebar frames. Crikey. Plank. Rotate. Copy rotation, please. And did rebar frames, so we don't have to upgrade them. If we ever wanted to go steel, which we don't. We'll go steel on the spikes before we go steel on the, what do they call them? Insurance blocks. Beautiful. Now we've got a bit of this to do, which we'll do off camera. We'll do the rest of the repairs off camera, but we'll do the upgrades on. You beautiful folks out there. I'm feeling our forges aren't on because we haven't any screamers, so there we go. There we used a little bit of iron, that's good. Forestry, I don't need strings, do need flatten that bad boy. Alright. Done. And 9 to spare. Beautiful. Sweet. Alright, so there we go. We've completed 3 full bits of spikes around the outside of our base, which is brilliant. Now we will come along and redo the barbed wire. We had 8 upstairs, didn't we? So we need about 50. Let's call it. Yeah, let's do 50. No, let's do 50. Craft up 50 barbed wire. Beautiful. Now, it's lead, isn't it? Yeah, we might as well. Let's get some lead. Let's get the lead out while we're here. Beautiful. 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 Nice. You know what? Let's dispatch them. I hate these little trees in the way when I'm riding my bike. So let's come over here and let's sort of start to work out what we're going to do here. So we need to put trying to decide if we're going to go max area, if we're going to go concrete, or whether just wood will suffice for here, because we're not really intending to fight a horde here. So we just really want to make sort of almost like our mine head, which you'll have seen in our shale mine commencement video. So that's basically all we're doing here, is making a mine head, albeit a rather large one, because the entrance to this cave is off center, and we've had some trouble placing blocks inside the mouth of the cave. So what we want to do, that. We want to do 6. We just want to. We'll come back with that weed whacker, because Buddy JC weed whacker is excellent. I don't think I can make a cheap one, can I? Shears, wasn't it? Oh, I have to put those back in because of the update. I thought I had. I'll have to double check that. I thought I put those back in. So if you're playing 16.3, did you start, tell me down in the comments, did you restart your, actually tell me what you want me to do. Do you want me to restart, or do you want me to crack on with this base? Because I've still got a bunch of stuff I want to do to this base. I've got a bunch of ideas for the rest of the world. Some other builds we want to do later. Yeah, certainly want to, you know, blade traps we haven't even got to yet. There's a lot that we want to do, and we really only got. And look, if we can survive without the, you know, with the slight random gen issues, well, I think we should. But I will leave it up to you, good folks, in the comments section below. And yeah, I will be guided by your good selves as to where this little let's play goes from here. So come across here, where we're probably we're 2 off, I reckon, where we want it to be. We want to be there. Okay, so yeah, alright, so I'm going to call this episode here. I'm going to keep working on this. When we return, we will have had this finished, and we'll be doing our usual Horde Day Panic Horde Day Panic video. So yeah, thanks for joining us. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe for more videos. If you enjoyed this video, please pound that like button like we're going to pound the zombies during the Horde. That's probably coming out too far, to be brutally frank. And comments, if you feel so inclined, please feel free to leave comments, because I love reading them and replying to them. And your tips and hints and support has just been so awesome. You folks out there in YouTube land are awesome. Just fantastic. So yeah, thanks again. Laters.